Um, Welcome once again. I am Brain Booster. I'm just making this video today to highlight to you about the things I think you should know as you write your WAEC and your JAMB exams. Now, they are core subject for arts, they are core for science, and they are also core subject for commercial. So I'm referring to JAMB. I'm referring to WAEC candidates. Now, while writing WAEC exam, there are subjects you are supposed to focus and pay attention to. And while also writing JAMB exam also, there are some rules and regulations you need to adhere to, you need to follow so that you will get your expected end. Out of 9 subjects as a science student, whatever will make you fail English language, mathematics, chemistry, physics, and biology, please forbid it. Out of the 9 subjects, these 5, I'm not saying all that the remaining 4 are not compulsory, they are compulsory. But if you must fail, if you have any problem with failure, that means if you must fail and you don't want to come back, please, you should not be on these 5 subjects I've mentioned now as a science student. So science students should do everything possible to pass their chemistry, their physics, their biology, math, and English language if they don't want to write again. Then for art students need to focus more on English language, mathematics, on government, on literature, and CROS. These 5 core subjects are what art students they are supposed to focus on. They are supposed to pay attention to, listen. In fact, whatever they do in their exam hall, they need to be focused. Even if sickness will make them to miss their exam, it shouldn't be on these 5 core subjects. Then for commercial students, they need to focus on English language, mathematics, commerce, accounting, and economics. These are their 5 core subjects. If any of these subjects is found wanting, they need to come back and write again. And please, because of the recent trend in our admission, students need to do more to get A or B, at least A1, B2, B3, because they now combine your WAEC grade plus your JAMB, because most schools now don't write post UME. Some schools you just buy their form, apply, and you don't have to come for their post UME. So in that case, what you have to look out for, or what you have to be focused on, is that you need to be focused on your grade. Make sure your grades are in order. Make sure your grades does not exceed A, does not exceed B, and does not also exceed at least A and B. Leave C. C4, C5, C6 should not even be in your dictionary. C4, C5, C6 should never be in your dictionary, because they combine this your grade A, B better, very, very well, at least to give you a high chance of getting admission. They combine, and then they now add your JAMB score to still give you admission. And secondly, also, people writing JAMB should also pay attention to the following tips of writing JAMB. Now, you are supposed to answer, apart from English that is about 60 questions, you are supposed to answer others 40 questions. So if you now add 40, for instance, 40 government, 40 literature, 40 CRs, and then 40 English language, you know you don't have enough time in your exam hall. So therefore, don't delay, don't waste time on. In fact, program yourself to see how you can spend nothing less than 10 seconds on just one question, because you don't have all the time on earth. Sometimes you might think that there's time, 2 hours might be too much, but before finishing, maybe attempting your chemistry or your CRS as the case may be, you find out that you have used almost 1 hour. And in that particular condition, you also notice that 2 hours won't be enough for you to. So in that condition, you notice that 2 hours won't even be enough for you to even attempt all the questions. So what are you supposed to do? Please do not waste time on any question. As you read the question, the ones you don't understand, leave it and just go away. The ones you understand, attempt it. Do it and just go. When you start your JAMB work with questions that you don't know, see, it will frustrate you. It will give you problem enough, a lot of problem. So as you begin your question, e.g., I'm starting with CRS, for instance. The one I know I don't know, I just jump. Look at the ones I know, I'm very sure. See, once you start work with the ones that you know, you do well, you will do a lot of things, and you'll be enjoying that exam. See, you'll be playing with it. Then once you are done, go back and start afresh. But please, never leave your, no matter how it is, if you, as you are solving, be checking your time. As you are answering to also put your eyes and also check your time. So never make a mistake of leaving your answers blank. Please try and shade 10 minutes more. Please just do whatever you need to do to just cover everything. Luck can be on your side. You might at least something good might even come up. Exam is not a true test of knowledge. This part of our world, they see someone that maybe because you are smart you must pass, but sometimes the smart ones don't pass. This is exam for you. It's not like the internal exam that your parent can come and say, my child is trained. No, this one you don't even know who mark your script. So the ones you know should be attempted first, then followed by the ones you think then you don't know. Then you come back afresh and start up again and finish up everything. So as you solve, please take your time and look at and always monitor your time and see if you are moving with your time. Then number two, unlike WAEC, JAMB, see, JAMB will give you questions. For instance, CROS or economics. JAMB will give you questions. Do not expect 3 wrong options and 1 right answer. Do not expect it. Rather, expect 4 right options. That is why JAMB is difficult. It's not as if they bring their questions from sky. Although they will use English language to confuse in their question, then the ones you think you understand, when you now look at option A, B, C, D, all of them are the answers. In that condition, what you will do is that you will look out for the primary cause of a particular answer. You look out for the primary reason, not secondary. I will always tell my students that, for instance, look at ECOWAS. ECOWAS as an organization, they can do many functions. They can do many things. ECOWAS can do many things. They can give out loans. They can help their member states that are in trouble. They can do many things. They can also provide loans. They can help you to build. They can help you to build infrastructure in your community, in your country, as the case may be. They might be involved whenever you are having conflict with other countries, but their primary aim is to foster economic activities among member countries. That's their primary aim. So among whatever they will do, their primary aim is to encourage, to foster, to boost economic activities, buying and selling, commerce. Their own work is to boost trade. That one is their primary work. Others that they do is just secondary. Another thing I also mentioned is that when you look at commerce, we look at trade association, union can do different things. They can teach members, they can encourage members, they can help members that are in need. They can also fight for their members' interests. They influence government policies. They do many things, but the primary answer to the major function of trade union is that they are there to help each other, to boost their trade. They are just there to encourage each other to boost their trade. That is just why they are together. Others, whether a member happens to buy a new car, they are there to celebrate, or maybe wedding, that is also secondary, is not the most important thing. So therefore, in your exam, both chemistry and physics, please look out for primary reason, the primary reason of a particular action. That is what you have to look out for. So remember, this is Nigeria. In Nigeria, you write WAEC, you write NECO to back up your WAEC. So it is either WAEC or JAMB, or NECO or JAMB. But some students write WAEC, they write NECO, they write JAMB. They write WAEC, they write NECO, they write JAMB. Some that can afford, you can also do that if you have money. The effect of writing WAEC and NECO is that in case any subject is found wanting in WAEC, you can use NECO to back it up. Just like someone buying 3 grand and cowbell. The two of them, they do the same thing. Whether I buy chocolate or whether I buy Milo, whichever one I know I purchase, they will be used for the same purpose. But the thing is this: if you are going for WAEC, it's okay. If you are going for NECO, it's fine. So make sure that your WAEC and your NECO, make sure that your WAEC, it's okay, then your JAMB is also okay. So therefore, for them to give you admission in university, the thing is this: they will also they will look at your WAEC grade plus your JAMB score. Then if your aggregate score is equal to the score of the department you are applying for, then they will award you and also give you the admission. But if is not up to. We'll now look for a department that can go with your grade and then offer you admission into it. Then the other thing I think you should also look out for is that you also look out for the institution. For instance, I would want to study nursing. I will not just go online and then make research about school that offer nursing. Some schools offer nursing online, but physically they don't offer nursing. I can see a school I know I cherish so much, e.g., let me say UNN for instance. Online, I might see nursing, but in the school, nursing might not be uh, um, um, nursing might not be a course that is being accredited in the particular university. So as you also make research about institution, you also make research, ask question, or maybe contact a friend, or maybe join any Facebook group based on the institution, and then know if they offer the course that you are applying for. Number two, above all, please don't just see an institution and you just like it from the name. Please try and inquire their tuition fee. It's not just how beautiful the school can look. See, they might give you admission, but if there's no money for you to accept it and pay your school fees, please, it will be a beautiful nonsense work. So as you look out for your course, you look out for the best university that offer your course. Also try and inquire about their acceptance fee, their school fees, and other things, and how the school operates, so that you will not waste 1 year chasing shadows. Thank you so much. Meet you in my other. I will meet you in my other part. Thank you. So it's just a hint. This is just a hint to boost your, to give you information about WAEC, JAMB, and NECO, and how they operate. The module of operandum. Thank you.